Steve says he's got a 25-pound amplifier they can pick up and take anywhere, and it'll do 1,200 watts, you know?
Yeah, those LD monsters are really something. And, you know, I think I need an amplifier, but yet I sat here for 3 years with that Tokyo high power, and actually I didn't even use the thing. I guess if I can just get on here with 100 watts and, you know, talk locally like I do, I seem to be happy. Because I know with a higher power, why, you know, a lot of other things come along with it, you know, like RFI and the heavy wire you got to use and la-di-da-di-da.
Yeah, you're right about that. But, well, let's see, the Tokyo high power, did we do a deal on that, or did you sell it?
No, you ended up with it, and you sold the HL 1.2K.
Oh, yeah, sure enough. Now I remember. Boy, I'll tell you, you have the best memory for a 50-year-old guy. Oh, I mean a 90-year-old guy. Did I say that? I lied, didn't I? You okay? A0IEI?
Yeah, I just have a quick phone call there.
Yeah, no, you go ahead. What?
I was distracted somewhere else. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a phone call.
Yeah, I have a nephew that's coming on his way down to Padre Island. He's going to spend a couple of days with us, so he just gave us a call and said he's getting close.
Oh, that's cool beans. Well, good. I mean, that'll be good for you, and you cook him some dinner, and let me know when it's ready, and I'll, well, it's kind of a long way.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if we got enough plates for you if he and his friends stop, you know. I don't know if we got over 4 plates or not. Can you eat off of a napkin?
Oh, you bet, absolutely.
No matter what it's on, some eat it.
I'm flexible. You know, I was in the military for long enough to be able to do that.
Yeah, well, that was mostly trays, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't.
Oh, you didn't have a piece of trays?
Well, we did at times, but other times we didn't. You know, we would get the, we would have to fly out over the North Sea, and we would get that call at 2 o'clock in the morning, have to get up and get on a F-16 and enter it from the bottom deal, and then when we had our airplane lose all of its fuel, we landed belly landed. I thought we were going to crash, but we belly landed in Lossiemouth, Scotland, right on the north tip of the Baltic Sea. No, that's not right. North, yeah. Anyway, in Ireland, and that's the greenest grass I've ever seen. And I guess that farmer was probably very unhappy about it, but hopefully the government repaid him for that. But we belly landed on there anyway, and so that's the way it was. And you know, we had to eat what we could eat, and it wasn't always good stuff, you know. And it was not even on a napkin, you know.
Well, you're still here, so that's the main thing. So what was the nomenclature of this plane that you belly landed in?
Well, it was a Super Constellation, and it was one of listen to any of the stuff that was going on over the North Sea as far as the Russians were concerned, because they were experimenting in new controversial equipment to communicate with each other and so on. And so we had to record all that stuff so that our people could begin to interpret it and find out just, how and what they were talking about and what they were going to do and all that sort of crap,
Where did you go to ECM school?
Down in San Angelo.
Oh, okay. I know there was one at Keesler that had some constellations there, but, yeah, okay. Well, that was about in the, 70s?
It was in the 60s.
That must have been when Ike was president, because he had a constellation for Air Force One.
Yeah, well, that was probably right.
Did that constellation ever fly again?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, it did. Now, I don't know when they retired it or anything like that, because, they offered me a job with the security group up in Washington, D.C., and I thought, yeah, I don't think so. I'm just not. I'm a family guy, and I don't want to be involved in all that stuff anymore. It was fun. It was an experience, and it was very, what would you call, very enticing to try to learn about all that stuff and be exposed to a lot of top secret stuff. But, it was BS. So I decided to come back to Texas.
Yeah, okay. Well, the main thing is you're still here, Tom.
That's the main thing. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm happy that I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not going up to Washington, D.C. Ain't no more for me up there. I love it here.
Yeah, I wonder, is that school still at that base, or I wonder if Keesler is the only one left anymore?
Well, I don't know the answer to that. I just don't know. I hadn't picked up, I hadn't kept up with it or anything like that, and I hadn't heard anybody. I was down in Abilene for a while, and I thought, in fact, I was even down. Yeah, I was in Abilene for a while, and it occurred to me a few times down there, but in all honesty, I just tried to stay away from all of that stuff, I think, because I was trying to redo my life and get out of that idea of that I was going to be part of that kind of thing. It wasn't for me, really.
Doing that service, maybe you don't even want to answer me, but did you have to use authentication tables?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I went through that too, so that's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, well, I think all that's passed now and so on and so forth, and it was, I was over in Morocco, of course, and we would fly out from Morocco to Rota, Spain, and then from Rota, Spain, that's where we would take off with that airplane. But that was when President Kennedy was assassinated, and I think it was a devastating day for a lot of military people. I know that a lot of people really, really felt bad about that, but I don't know. I guess that's the politics of it all, and I don't want to be involved in that, and I don't think you do either.
No, they're so rotten, they stink. But anyway, that's the way it is in Washington. And I always say, if you send a good man there, after 6 months they get them contaminated, but maybe there's some that resist it, you know, through the 4-year period or whatever they're serving for. But anyway, it sure needs some cleaning up, and that's enough of that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens. We just got to hang on as long as we can hang on. But you sound in such good shape, and you know, your memory is just wonderful. I'm telling you that you have a memory that is far greater than mine, and